Parisian elegance in a small home. Timeless chic with a cozy Parisian twist. Today, we're stepping into a world where Parisian style finds its home in compact living. Imagine soft linen curtains swaying in the morning light, a touch of vintage gold on a mirror, and the quiet charm of a cafe-inspired nook. This is the essence of Parisian elegance, timeless, graceful, and effortlessly chic. Step inside and feel the warm grace of Parisian charm unfold the moment you open the door. The entryway greets you with soft lighting, a vintage console, and a classic gilded mirror that reflects quiet sophistication. A touch of fresh flowers and a delicate scent of linen complete the welcome. Even in a small space, Parisian design focuses on beauty in restraint, less clutter, more poetry. Every hook, every tray, every texture whispers of thoughtfulness. Here, elegance begins not with grand gestures, but with the gentle promise of a home that feels both chic and deeply personal. The living room blends refinement and comfort with effortless grace. A cream linen sofa pairs with a vintage rug, while soft throws and antique frames tell quiet stories. Parisian style thrives on layering textures, velvet pillows, worn leather, brushed brass, and balancing them with neutral tones. A delicate chandelier glows overhead, creating warmth and intimacy. A few coffee table books and a single piece of art anchor the space. It's timeless without trying too hard, and cozy without feeling cramped. In this haven, sophistication meets soul, and every evening feels like sipping wine in a chic Paris apartment. The dining nook is a celebration of intimacy and good taste. A petite round table, perhaps marble-topped, stands beside a window framed with linen curtains. Mismatched bistro chairs add personality, while a vintage candelabra lends soft light. Here, meals become slow, joyful rituals. Parisian design values beauty in the everyday. Fresh baguettes on the table, a bowl of lemons, a vase of roses. It's a space where style meets authenticity, where morning coffee feels like an occasion. Every corner is designed to be savored, making even the simplest meal feel effortlessly elegant and full of charm. In the heart of every Parisian home lies the kitchen, modest in size, yet rich in spirit. Open shelving reveals neatly stacked dishes, copper pans glisten on the wall, and a touch of greenery breathes life into the space. White subway tiles reflect natural light, making it feel bright and airy. Here, simplicity reigns. Every utensil and jar has a purpose, every surface tells a story of use and care. The secret is in the blend of old and new. Vintage details meet modern convenience, creating a space that feels lived in, loved, and effortlessly chic. Imagine a room that feels as if it has gathered stories over decades. The parquet floor, a stack of books, and an art print leaning casually against the wall all create that unmistakable Parisian ease. A velvet armchair invites quiet reading moments, while sheer curtains let sunlight filter softly through. What makes it timeless is not perfection, but character, an elegant mix of textures, colors, and history. It's the art of letting style feel natural, never forced. This is how the French master the balance of poise and comfort, turning a small space into a soulful retreat. Step into the bedroom where serenity meets style. Layers of linen, soft lighting, and delicate vintage accents create a sense of calm luxury. The headboard is upholstered, the sheets are crisp, and the bedside table holds a single book and a small vase of flowers. Parisian bedrooms never shout, they whisper elegance through textures and tones. Ivory, blush, and gold play harmoniously. Even in a compact space, there's a feeling of openness and breadth. It's a retreat for both rest and reflection, graceful, romantic, and unmistakably Parisian in every gentle detail. Small in size but grand in feeling, the Parisian bathroom blends vintage and modern touches beautifully. Think white marble, brass fixtures, and a freestanding tub that invites long, dreamy soaks. A delicate mirror with an antique frame adds charm, while candles and soft towels bring luxury. Parisian elegance is about creating an atmosphere of quiet indulgence. Even with limited space, the design feels rich. Subtle details and perfect lighting transform the room into a personal spa. It's proof that true elegance is not about size, but about the grace with which a space is composed. In one sunny corner, a chair, a lamp, and a few beloved books create a world of calm sophistication. This is the Parisian approach to living, creating intimate spaces that reflect the soul. A plush throw rests over the chair, and a cup of tea steams nearby. Soft textures and muted colors make it both comforting and chic. A framed print or two brings a touch of art, while natural light adds warmth. The beauty of this little corner lies in its simplicity, a perfect blend of intellect, comfort, and style. A quiet luxury that feels truly lived in. Step outside to a petite balcony where Parisian life feels alive. A bistro table, two slender chairs, and a few potted herbs create a sanctuary of simplicity. Here, mornings begin with coffee and croissants. Evenings end with candlelight and quiet reflection. The design is minimal but deeply atmospheric. Iron railings, flowing curtains, and glimpses of the city beyond. Parisian elegance thrives on savoring the small moments, and this balcony embodies that spirit perfectly. It's where daily life feels cinematic and timeless, a private escape that connects the indoors with the poetry of the outdoors. A small desk by the window transforms into a world of creativity. With a few carefully chosen objects, a fountain pen, a ceramic cup, a single rose, the Parisian home office becomes a space of calm focus. Natural light dances across vintage wood and linen textures. Every detail encourages beauty and productivity. Parisian design understands the soul of work, that it must feel artful and serene. The space need not be large to inspire, it just needs intention, charm, and a quiet sense of refinement. A timeless reminder that creativity blooms best in beautiful simplicity. The hallway becomes a passage of charm rather than a forgotten corridor. Soft neutral walls meet artwork in slim gold frames, and perhaps a patterned runner leads the way. A single pendant light casts a glow that feels intimate yet refined. Parisian homes find beauty even in transition spaces. Each step tells a story of curated taste. With mirrors, textures, and subtle decor, the hallway becomes a bridge of warmth between rooms. It's a gentle reminder that elegance isn't confined to grand rooms, it lives in the details that quietly connect them. In a cozy corner of the kitchen, a small cafe table hosts morning rituals. The smell of espresso and freshly baked croissants fills the air. Lace curtains flutter as sunlight filters in. A stack of plates, a linen napkin, and a simple flower arrangement create understated grace. Parisian design loves authenticity. No grand staging, just honest, beautiful living. This breakfast nook feels both inviting and timeless, blending practicality with poetic charm. Every morning feels like a moment stolen from a Paris cafe, intimate and effortlessly chic. A petite vanity, topped with perfumes and soft lighting, becomes the jewel of the bedroom. The mirror glows with vintage charm, and a velvet stool adds a touch of luxury. In Parisian homes, these small corners of beauty are cherished, a space to pause, to reflect, to feel feminine and elegant. Gold accents, soft blush tones, and gentle textures create a mood of calm glamour. Even in limited space, this personal retreat feels timeless. It's a whisper of old-world romance reborn in modern simplicity, reminding us that grace begins in everyday rituals. This small lounge corner radiates quiet confidence. A low table, a vase of dried flowers, and a candle bring warmth and intimacy. The sofa wears linen and velvet pillows in muted tones, creating depth and comfort. Parisian design is about creating a mood, not just a look, and here, the mood is relaxed sophistication. The beauty lies in restraint, the art of balance between comfort and class. Whether for evening chats or peaceful solitude, this cozy nook wraps you in Parisian allure that feels as timeless as it is welcoming. Even the most functional corner gets a touch of style. In true Parisian fashion, the laundry area feels airy and graceful. Woven baskets, glass jars for detergent, and soft linen curtains hide clutter with elegance. A vintage stool and a framed sketch bring character. Function meets form beautifully, because even chores deserve a lovely backdrop. The Parisian way reminds us that no space is too small for beauty, and every task can feel refined when surrounded by intentional design. Chic simplicity turns this humble space into a quiet retreat of order and grace. Soft hues, crisp bedding, and a touch of art transform the guest room into a serene hideaway. A petite bedside lamp and a vase of fresh blooms greet visitors with warmth. The walls, perhaps in pale dove gray, set the tone for calm. Parisian hospitality lies in subtlety, nothing excessive, everything considered. It's about making guests feel embraced by elegance and comfort at once. A mix of old and new, the room feels intimate and welcoming, a small but perfectly composed reflection of Parisian grace and effortless hospitality. A wall of framed art, sketches, and personal photos becomes a story of the home. In true Parisian fashion, the frames are mismatched yet harmoniously arranged. Black and white portraits mingle with vintage prints and pressed flowers. It's not about perfection, it's about personality. The gallery wall reflects life's beauty in fragments, creating visual poetry that personalizes every inch. Even in a compact space, art becomes expansive, filling the home with character and soul. Parisian elegance is never sterile. It's alive with emotion, memory, and quiet storytelling. As the sun sets, the home transforms under warm, golden light. Lamps glow softly, candles flicker, and the atmosphere feels deeply romantic. The Parisian evening is about slowing down, savoring dinner, music, and conversation. The interplay of light and shadow turns the smallest apartment into a cinematic scene. Textures come alive, and the air carries a quiet serenity. This is the essence of Parisian living, making everyday moments feel extraordinary through ambience, simplicity, and heartfelt beauty. Evening becomes not just a time of rest, but of soulful reflection. Behind a modest door lies a closet filled with timeless style. Neutral-toned garments hang neatly, linen shirts, silk scarves, a few well-loved coats. The shelves hold perfume bottles and woven baskets, blending practicality with grace. Parisian organization values beauty and function equally. Every item has purpose, every fabric feels chosen with care. Even in a small closet, there's space for charm and personality. It's not about having more, but cherishing what you love. This little corner captures the Parisian spirit perfectly, simple, stylish, and utterly effortless. At the center of every Parisian home is connection. Whether gathered around the table for dinner or sharing morning light by the window, it's the moments of togetherness that make the home truly elegant. The decor sets the stage, warm lighting, soft textures, and soulful details, but it's laughter, conversation, and love that complete the picture. Parisian chic is more than a style. It's a feeling, a rhythm of life that celebrates beauty in connection. In every glance, every smile, you feel the timeless warmth of Paris, reimagined for cozy living.